Well, here I am at the beautiful Northwoods Resort, where today the Seroptimus Club is having a very special thank you luncheon for the 3 candidates who ran for Man About Town and raised a large amount of money. Let's go in and watch.
And I'm not going to thank a lot of people because the 2 co-chairs, Jan LeVar and Dottie Sur, are going to be up here really doing the program, and they're going to thank people. But I really want to thank the media. I want to thank the Grizzly. I want to thank K-Bear. I want to thank Channel 6 because the coverage and the support was just phenomenal. And I have a little theory about why I think it was so good this year and so well covered. And I think it was really because of our project. I will tell you that our 3 candidates, Phil Hamilton, Ace Evers, and Paul Ortuno, when they spoke about running for Man About Town, the thing that they spoke the most about was our project. I don't think that they really were that involved in winning the hat and the cane and the gloves. I think for them it was really all about raising the most money that they could for our project to make the community aware of all the problems that we have for bullying, teen dating violence, and teen violence in particular. We're not immune to any of those problems. We're just like any other community in the United States and actually throughout the world. Our club, I have to say to all the Seroptimus ladies that even though it's competitive and that each team really wants their candidate to be the ultimate winner of Man About Town, this was really a club effort. It's the first time in a long time that I can remember that if a particular candidate's team needed help, the other 2 teams were right over there helping and getting down and dirty with them, and that happened on everything. And again, I just am convinced that it is this project that has pulled everybody in this community together. And so I want to thank them, especially the city of Big Bear Lake, the media, and all the residents who gave their money and everybody who contributed goods or services to our campaign. It was just really wonderful. So I thank all of you.
Well, congratulations to each and every one of you for such a successful Man About Town campaign. We could not have done this without the fantastic teamwork of all of you. I really think you should give yourself a hand. We had 3 very diverse candidates, each with a hardworking team of Seroptimus, friends, and family. The many events that they dedicated themselves to were great fun, and they were very successful at bringing in funds for our campaign to stop teen violence. We would like to thank our candidates, their wives, and their team captains for their outstanding efforts in making this campaign such a success. First, we would like to ask Dr. Ace Evers and his co-chairs to come up, Joanna Teresa, for Dr. Evers, his plaque, and we have, this is for his wife who couldn't attend today, for Elaine, if you wouldn't mind giving those to her, please. I wouldn't mind at all. And for Joanne and Teresa for the hard work that they put in. Thank you so much. Thank you.
This is Phil Hamilton, the 2nd candidate.
Joyce and his co-chairs Teresa and Lynn.
Look up, Paul. There you go.
Gotta get used to this.
Teresa, thank you. And we have one more presentation for Paul. We have his hat and his gloves. There he is. We had to steal from you so we could have it preserved.
All right.
Isn't that a neat memorabilia? His top hat and his gloves. And he got a cane also.
Yes, I do. And again, Phil Hamilton and Ace Evers, they were part of my team. This effort was a big team effort from a lot of people. I'd like to thank the community, which blew me away by their generosity and how much people really cared about this. When all the celebration is all said and done, there are kids out there that are still waiting for us to make a difference. And I had a chance to talk to quite a few of them through this campaign. My job, since this thing stopped last Friday, is to keep talking to people, to keep them motivated and interested in making a difference for these kids. So please, let's keep this thing going. This is not over. Thank you very much.
I'd like to recognize just a few other people that were instrumental in helping Dottie and I during this campaign. First, Mika, come on up. Our confidential treasurer. Mika, we thank you. We thank you not only for your counting, but also for your sage advice when we were pulling our hair out. And Ron wanted you to give.
Well, it's higher now.
Oh, we
What
haven't
is the total?
so I
I
wasn't
collected another $89 today. So it's $72,626 plus $89.
We would like to thank Deanne for her creative ideas and her never-ending supply of encouragement when we really, really needed it. And Julie Grandy, you did such an outstanding job with the publicity. We thank you so much, and we thank the media again. You were terrific.
I got to second they said. I mean, the media in this town are always generous, but I think this year with the Man About Town thing, you guys just outdid yourselves. Thank you.
And Lynn Fowler, we'd also like to thank you for all the effort you put out and making the Harlem Ambassador event such a success. Thank you. And thank you to all the Seroptimists. Like I said, we couldn't have done it without the tremendous teamwork and the way you all work together. We appreciate you all. Thank you.
You know, we're going to try to make her look like the rest of us. Handed me a copy of a letter that a little boy wrote to the Harlem ambassadors after he saw the show, and I just want to share it with you. Yes.
He actually, the next morning, he went to the club to give it to them.
Did he?
They were already gone.
Well, obviously he was impressed. And it says, "Dear Harlem ambassadors, I think you guys are 1,000,000 times better than the Harlem Globetrotters. I would like to be a Harlem someday. I've gotten good at dribble tricks and shooting, and I really enjoyed your team so well. My sister says Coach Magic and Ashley," Coach Magic, for those of you that may not have been there, and Ashley happened to be two female Harlem ambassadors. And if you didn't see them, oh, they were dynamite. And they really controlled and were in charge of the whole group. So it was they were good role models for our Camp Girl Powers and all the other little girls that were there that night. But that's who he's referring to when he says Coach Magic and Ashley. My favorite was everyone. I hope to have grades because mine are not so good but still passing. I would like to travel with you guys. Methinks that, but he says, methinks that you guys are just like a ninjas. I am ninja. I think that Ashley was the best dancer. That was one of the little girls. But Coach Magic was the bomb as the DJ, and I can't read that word. Thank you for the ball. They gave him a ball. And for coming to Big Bear. Love Ninja or Johnny Gallegos, and says P.S. flip over. If you need any help with the show, I will be here. And will you please write down where and when if it's not too much trouble. Jonathan Gallegos and Liberty Gallegos. And I thought, and he drew a little picture of all of them. Maybe don't know the background of the Harlem Ambassadors. It is a requirement that they all have some sort of a degree from college. 3 of them have their masters, and the other 2 that were here are currently working on master's degrees. So they're very good role models for the young people. And they actually consider their basketball game and all of their touring around to be a ministry. They're very faith-oriented and very, very nice young people. Lynn and I got a chance to really kind of sit down and talk with them because after the game, we went over and it was one of the things we had to do was feed them dinner after the game. So they were staying at the club.
Thank you, bye.
Yeah, thank you, bye. Bye cooked. Bye made food.
Oh, bye.
And Lynn and I went over after and served them and made sure everything was okay with them. And boy, what nice young people they are. I would love to have them up here again because they really are special. Other than that, I just want to let you know that this project for us is a 3-year project. We're not going to get everything that we need to do overnight, but we are working on it. And actually, our work starts now. Now that Man About Town is over and we know how much money we have, and now we start. Now we hit the ground running. And we have some things that we're working on. Can't disclose what they are because nothing's set until something's set, you know. So, but just trust me when I say that we will complete our project, and we will have some programs in place to assist the parents and the teachers and community members in the Big Bear Valley to deal with the problem of bullying and teen dating violence and all the different areas that go into making up teen violence. So that is our project, that is our goal, and you know Sir Optimus will get it done.
Right on.
So at that, I'm done. So are there any announcements from Sir Optimus? No? Okay. Fines and happy dollars? Jan? Richter?